Hey Aries, this is your end of the month reading for October the 16th to 31st. I hope everyone is having a good week. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising. You can be in that energy as well. What was I gonna say? Make sure you just take, these are general readings, so just make sure you take what resonates and just kind of leave the rest. All right, Aries, just to kind of start us off here. Looks to me like we are walking away from something these 2 weeks. Whatever it is that we are kind of leaving behind in our past, it seems like there's going to be some kind of contemplation about it as well. Kind of seems like, again, whatever this is we're walking away from, a relationship, a job, a circumstance, a friend, whatever kind of what we are walking away from here. Maybe it's our old way of being. It could be anything like that. It seems like we're leaving something behind and we're ready for something new, which is nice. It's followed by the Hangman, which seems like to me that there's been a lot of contemplation about this. Maybe it's something that you've been thinking of for a while now. It's been kind of something you've truly thought about here, had taken the time out to then to think about it. Whatever this kind of decision is, the Happy Family card is kind of coming right after this. So maybe this decision is going to make your family a bit happier, or affect your family in that way. Kind of maybe this was getting in the way of family. It seems like there's kind of whatever this decision is, whatever it is we're walking away from, seems like our family is going to be happier. The people that we are have around us, our chosen family, whatever it is like that, will kind of be happier. And you've kind of been thinking about this for a little bit now. It seems like you were taking the time to really want to make sure that you are making the right decision here. But again, it seems like there is some happiness from that decision that you're making here. Let's walk away. Knight of Pentacles. There's going to be a new stable offer coming in for you here. Can I get more on this kind of... First, I want to go back and see kind of what we are walking away from. What is it that we're walking away from here that will make our family kind of happier? What it is that we're walking away from here? You might be ending a cycle. Generally, again, it's funny because we have the Ten of Pentacles and we have the World here. Again, maybe it is walking away from something that is not bringing your true abundance or your true kind of happiness here. That's what the kind of Ten of Pentacles represents. It kind of represents everything, having everything you want, having everything you want in life, what you expect your abundance to kind of look like here. Looks like we're kind of closing out a chapter in our life. We're closing out a cycle. That's kind of what the World represents. So whatever this last chapter was for you, Aries, in the last little while, seems like we're walking away from it and we're starting off something new. Maybe you are traveling, maybe you're moving somewhere else in the world as well, for financial gain here. Or moving, the world could represent like the physical world, but it could also represent just ends of cycle. So whatever it is that's happening here for you, whatever you're walking away from, it seems like it's an old cycle. That's not kind of bringing you your true happiness or bringing out your full potential here. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. So far, this reading's fucking amazing. I'm just going to say that, Aries. It means a new stable offer is going to come in. Sometimes this can be a job. This can be a relationship. Whatever it is that you're kind of searching for right now, that's what the Knight of Pentacles brings. Could be earth energy as well, but it just kind of means something stable, some kind of stable money offer. And I'm wondering again, if you might be moving. It's feeling like maybe moving again or going somewhere else in the world. Could be even like traveling as well, but whatever it is you're walking away from, it seems like it's kind of this past life and moving on to something else. Something a little bit more stable coming in here, which I love. For Aries, please. It's interesting because there is some rest and relaxation here. The Four of Swords kind of popping up here. So you might be healing from a sickness, or you need to take a rest or a time out from something here. We also have the Queen of Cups reversed, which could be someone that's maybe a little emotionally blocked off. So maybe some of you were dealing with an older feminine energy, or dealing with a water sign here that had caused you to kind of need to take a break or need to rest or need to heal here. This kind of Queen of Cups reversed is someone that's just kind of emotionally closed off energy. So it seems like maybe we were having some conflict with this person, where we were kind of again, it doesn't need to be a full-on battle, but it might have been an inner conflict with this person as well. But again, it seems like you're kind of resting, healing from it. Whatever this emotionally closed off person, it seems like you are kind of not letting it take your zen anymore. You are kind of focusing on healing, focus on being kind of your best self here, you know, taking the time to rest, really take care of yourself for this kind of new chapter, this new journey. So again, it feels like you might be kind of moving away from some of this energy as well, some of this emotionally closed off energy. I'll say that, Aries. For Aries, please. I'll say this: work on your balancing. Okay, we have the. I'll just say it out loud. We have it. So we have the Temperance reversed. We also have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, and the Three of Wands reversed. This is what I'm going to say about this. Your energy is a little bit out of whack because it is feeling like, Aries, there is this energy of putting others before yourself, and there is, I'm going to be honest here, and there is this energy of putting others before yourself and having your own happiness rely on other people. And I'm sorry if that's feeling like a call out here to you, but I'm going to be honest, it just kind of feels like our energy is not is out of balance because we're not giving our love and respect back to ourselves here. We're not in an energy where we have equal give and flow with someone. It seems like more of a take than a give, whatever it is. And it seems like there's a little bit of self-confidence issues, a little bit self-esteem issues that is kind of triggering this, that is making you kind of feel I'm not valued or worthy enough. So again, I think this might be some kind of past energy here. It seems more this might be the stuff that you're walking away from. Sounds like you might be saying no more. I know my value, I know my worth, but make sure you are balancing out your energy here. Seems like you are kind of with Four of Swords here. You are getting that rest. You are taking the time to contemplate here this decision to kind of walk away. So that's good, but just make sure, again, you are realizing your worth and you are feeling well balanced kind of emotionally here. And I think that's why maybe some of your plans and things haven't worked out. It seems here with the Two of Wands reversed, kind of means like going back to the drawing board energy. I think once you kind of change your energetic perspective here, once you really feel and put it out there that you deserve to be valued, that you deserve to be emotionally balanced, that you look at yourself in that same kind of light and put out that energy, I feel like the universe is going to reply with that energy, reply with better things, reply with more opportunity, with something stable here, because you are finally putting yourself first and putting that out there. Again, it's seeming like you are kind of adapting to other people here in a sense, so just watch out for that, move away from that and move into this new space, this new beginning for you. And I think that is like such a cycle change for you, because I think this might be a cycle for you where things start to happen, where more opportunity kind of comes in, because we are meditating, we're healing, we are taking our time to that when we kind of need to, we're putting that boundary for ourselves up. Yeah, because I think you're just moving out of space where things were not moving, or things were kind of stuck there. Can I get more on kind of the stuck energy of the Knight of Swords? And we're moving away from it. Whatever this is at the bottom row here, whatever this is with the self-esteem issues, the feeling out of balance, we're moving away, feeling stuck. We're moving away from it. We're moving on. We're over it. And that's why it feels like now you have two kind of moving cards are going away. So again, maybe you're physically removing yourself from whatever this situation is, physically in a different city, around the world, traveling to get away for a bit, because there is physical moving here. But there also is walking away from an emotional kind of situation. So again, this might be tied with a physical move, or it could be an emotional move as well. You're moving on, you're going past this. No more of this. No more am I going to let people devalue me. No more am I going to put others before myself here. It's a very strong message kind of coming in for you for these 2 weeks. This is going to be a pivotal time. It feels like a pivotal time for you in these 2 weeks. Maybe the moon in Aries, like full moon in Aries, had this effect on you. Maybe it kind of gave you kind of a switch here where you're just like, whoa, I need to change this up. Maybe that happened. So, and you were just like, kind of gave you the kick in the butt, or maybe have kind of the aha or realization of it. Just saying, but yeah, you're definitely moving past. Moving past and moving forward. Some of you just need to heal your heart, meditate on your heart healing. That's something that you're doing right now as well. If you're worried or feeling unlovable, do not, because it seems like whatever this pain is, this heartbreak that you're healing from here, there's going to be a new emotional offer or a new romantic offering here for you as well. So if it's feeling like you're moving away from something, don't doubt that something better or something new is not going to be on the way for you here, because again, it seems like you're healing your heart. Once your heart is healing, that means the good people are gravitating towards you. If you're like, my heart is healing is my first priority, once your heart is healed, I feel like the right people will come towards you. The right people will kind of enter your life because you are putting up that strong self-esteem. You're putting up that strong boundary. You are balanced, and so no one can really knock you off here. No one can kind of get in the way of that. And I think this is going to, again, like I was saying, this is going to be the pivotal 2 weeks where you're like, this is the change that I've kind of like look back and see kind of this is the change. This is the part of my life where everything kind of changed here. Because you have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the Knight of Cups, which is two, an emotional offering and a financial offering. You know, if Judgment comes up, it kind of feels like this, again, this is kind of Judgment time for you. It seems like you are already kind of moving past, but what is this? Okay, the Six of Wands came out reversed. You also got Emperor reversed. Emperor, you came out on your own in the reversed here. Again, I feel like this is the reversed energy with the Nine of Pentacles, with the self-esteem, maybe feeling a little bit out of control, feeling a little bit disorder. You might be feeling right now that it's not a victory, that there's a bit of a failure here, but I don't want you to think about that. Every time you are kind of learning, every time you are growing here, learning from your mistakes, it is a win. Don't think of it as something that didn't go your way as a failure. It feels like, again, maybe something here is a little bit out of control. Something is a little bit disarray. Could be also that your ego is getting in the way here of making a change, or your ego is getting in the way of healing yourself here. So just watch out for that. Make sure you're kind of clocking yourself here, clocking your own ego as well, because there seems like there is this financial decision. We're weighing out some financial things in this 2 weeks. So again, maybe you were feeling that your ego is getting away because it's feeling like you should have more right now, that you should have more money, that this is where you should be at in your life, something like that, because we're making a decision weighing about money. So I want to see what this kind of decision for money is and how our ego might be affecting it. All right, we might be releasing ourselves from our tie down to money. We might not be seeing financially or financial gain as the number one thing anymore. We might be removing ourselves from that. Maybe again, we were putting ourselves in some situations or some toxic things just kind of for money. We're letting it control us. It almost seems now we are kind of releasing that, especially with the Devil released here. It means kind of we're releasing our negative ties to maybe cash or abundance here, about not having enough, maybe overspending, maybe like seeing a lot of things as mostly material and material gain as a sign of kind of status in life is what I'm trying to say here. So again, just because you're going through this kind of new beginning, this new kind of decision to walk away from something, again, I just want to reiterate, it's not a failure here. It looks like there's some good rewiring happening for you. It seems like we are moving away from maybe a more material life, maybe just thinking about money and moving into something and seeing life for what else kind of can make it happy. What, you know, making ourselves happy in our everyday life, not seeing something that, oh, if I only had this, I would, you know, be a lot happier, or if I was in this, I'd be where I need to be in life. There's nowhere else you can go about the present day. So you might as well just be happy with the present, and then whatever comes your way, we'll just build on that kind of happiness there, right? Because there's no expectations. That may be the part of letting go as well. Just put out that hope and keep that hope alive. Star energy here. See yourself as a star. Just know, put that wish out, wish upon a star, that everything you want in life will happen for you. Put it out there. Put that positivity. Be like, everything will happen for me. I do not need to stress about this. I do not need to feel like I'm stuck, because I'm not, because things are playing out in my favor, and all my wishes and all my dreams are going to come true here. You really kind of got to ingrain that kind of in your brain and in your mind here. The star is a perfect card to come right after, because it means wish fulfillment. So if you're feeling like nothing will work out for me, switch that right now and just have a feeling of being like, hey, things are working out. Star energy, you know, be hopeful. Put up hope. What's the problem with hope, you know? Like, well, I hope I have this in the future. This is what I hope my life to be like. I'm going to put that wish out there. I'm going to wish upon the star, you know? It's a perfect energy to have. All right. For Aries, please. Energy oracle for Aries. And got starseed oracle cards. All right, for Aries, please. Wunderbar. All right, so let's start with the starseed, because I have the book right here. We have with the 7 sisters. Star sisters. I always think of Hocus Pocus. Sisters? Okay, come on, 7 star sisters. All right. 7 star sisters. There are new creations that want to be born, beauty that is yearning to be woven, new conscious that's longing to be breathed into your life. If you draw this card, you're being called to surrender to those creations, to usher in a new era of conscious, and do your bit in weaving the web of life. This card of the artist and the midwife. You're being called to ponder the questions. What wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are you whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. That's what we're saying here, going with the flow, living in the present. The Earth is renowned as the planet of manifestation and creativity, yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists and creatives, or as artists, creatives, and poets. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is part of your true nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project such as a new business or book, or perhaps you're being called to weave beauty in your home or in the way you cook. Regardless of the end result, you're being called to express yourself through creativity, to surrender to the creative projects that both scare and excite you, to find a way to weave beauty back into your everyday life. For where there's creativity, spirit and soul are present. The world needs these qualities more than now than ever before. What new creations are you being called to birth? Ooh, sounds like an exciting time for you. Sounds like something new and exciting. All right, so then we also have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, which is all about our crown chakra. So we want to be getting some downloads from the universe here. Clarity of thought, personal vision. Powerful that was I read the wrong sorry about that. Spirit connections, intuition, inspiration. I started it and I was like, this is not what I was just talking about. The beautiful angel Ariel, also called the fire of the gods, wears a vibrant crystal crown, vibrating a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra and is located on the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and freeing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a great time of intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from spirit is great, whether it's the presence of an ascended master or a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit. Their love and willingness to assist you is always there. They even open you up to the Shaktic records, the storehouse of all information. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit or spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers that you seek, a blessing that you desire and deserve. Again, maybe some of this is your happy family card that's coming in here. A decision to walk away maybe is making some of your ancestors happy. I mean, we had the happy family card. Doesn't mean it has to be family members right now. Could be people from family members from the past as well. I always call upon my dead ancestors. Sorry, my card just fell out. I always call upon my dead ancestors there to help me out and help me with these readings as a tarot reader, because they are there to help. They want to see you succeed. That's the kind of the whole point, you know. I feel like feel that family presence around you. All right, Aries, this was your end of the month reading. I hope it helped.